Rolling.
All right, so yeah, so we're back onto the Four Wings channel, and what I'm going to do is you can actually. Oh, what is it? Why is everybody gonna hide behind the camera over there?
I don't know.
I mean, I got a big empty space right here.
Would you like to go?
And stuff. It is kind of crazy with that. So, let me. I'm new. Okay. Alright, guys. YouTube navigation scenario. There we go. All right, so we're going to community, yeah, and then we go to messages. You want to close up on this?
What?
You want to close up, right?
Yeah.
So then you go into messages. So you got approved messages, filter messages, sent messages. All right, now in community settings, right? Block words, so you can always block words, but that's okay. For comments on your new videos, so you see how it says allow comments?
Yeah.
So what you want to do is you want to say hold all comments for review, or hold potentially inappropriate comments for review, right? So comments in English only. So would you want to hold them all, or just potentially?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you were
learning.
Of course, it's okay. I'll stand up.
So what would you want to achieve? Just if you think if comment comes in with particular words that are potentially inappropriate, then the computer will automatically hold it for you to approve of it. Or would you just want to hold all comments?
Hold all comments for you.
Okay, so now you will never see a comment, but if you were moderating, no, she can see because she's on the close up,
Yeah.
right? You hold all comments for review now, from now on. It says allow all comments. So, no, you don't want to do that, so you want to hold all comments for review. Right, that's what it says now, so I just click on that. Yeah? Allow all creator credits. So again, you're going to say, no, I'm going to hold that for review.
What does that mean?
That's just to your channel, because you take that, like, you know, you might have, anyway, so yeah, that's it. You're holding everything for review. When you get to the point of live chatting, right, which we're not there, you want to, again, hold potentially inappropriate chat messages for review. Now, someone said to me, well, if it's live, how can you stop it? Right? In the last one, I said, well, this is how. You click the button, and you say, hold it. So that means, like, if a live chat mode is going on the sidebar, the point would be, like, if you guys were doing a Happy News channel and you wanted to do it live, right? Hey, let's experiment, let's do this live, because YouTube allows you to do that, right? And then, so that way it's open for public. Like how many of you have experienced Facebook Live? Anybody did a Facebook Live stream?
I've never done it.
Well, you see people do Facebook Live?
I've commented once on a live.
Yeah. So what happens is like if you're live, of course you want the comments, right? Because you're doing it on your phone. So you wouldn't actually click that button because hey, that's when you go, hey, Jack, how you doing? You know what I mean, you know?
Yeah.
So I really think that you should take a risk on that and let it go. So we won't block that, right? Because you're not live anyway, so we just won't block it. So I'm gonna save this, and so that's in the community section of community. So what I just said about live streaming, for example, right? When you're controlling your own channel, so you click, you see how it is there? All of this is in Creator Studio, by the way. So you click live streaming. Get started. And, you know, select country, you have in here. Well, okay. That's when you have the verification. But the idea would be is now the computer itself will record your live stream. Yeah? So you don't need the extra cameras that we got and stuff. and it's a whole nother operation. So video manager. Video manager is your list of videos that you got. Now, strangely, it's saying, you got no videos?
Done a few, haven't we?
Yeah. So we go to the playlist. You got no playlist? Now, it's no longer funny, right? Because I think reason it could be because most of your videos are unlisted. But let me go to the dashboard.
It depends, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Because I was trying to find them as well, just through,
Mhm.
unless you send me the link, I can't find them, which is
Because it's unlisted. That is what the answer is. So now we go out to my channel. Viewing the channels yourself. Okay. Just did all that. All right.
Is this,
Let's pretend.
is this the right?
This is not. Let's kill the channel. Cut.
Cut.
Four Wings has a Gmail channel. There's an official Gmail channel. There's a bit of confusion, but now we've solved the confusion by changing the name of our channel, which is a program that you have been working on for both the time, Happy News Channel. So it still has the same Four Wings logo, as you can see, right? But it's Happy News Channel. So when you were looking for it, that's what you should find. My account. Go to YouTube. Right. So now. So still is the logo, still is Happy News up there in the corner. So I'm gonna go to the channel. There's the videos that we've been making. And and we only have 3 subscribers, so you need to get all your people to subscribe to the
You
channel.
guys need to subscribe, get your friends, subscribe.
When you go onto YouTube, right, and you find Happy News Channel, because there should be the only thing called Happy News Channel, that's one. And then it should have Four Wings, yeah, you can try it now, and then it should have Four Wings logo. This thing, this red button here will say subscribe, and then you just click on subscribe, and now you always onto that particular channel, right? And everything. Now, what will happen here is that, so in that channel, last week when I did the editing lesson that we recorded of how to edit, which we're going to do right now. I'm going to finally get to editing. That was edit lesson 1, and this will be lesson 2. The Happy News review, the Black Panther review, which we got the nice comments on. Let's look at that. Let's see if those comments appear, by the way. So when you say, I can't see it, so now I'm going to click on that. And hey, welcome to Happy News Channel. See, I did say it. Whoever said last week I did.
You didn't say 4 Wings though. We need to promote our organization.
Just 4 wings right there. But like today, mine is
Happy News Channel, how come I don't see it?
There's another Happy News one, by the way.
Are you kidding me?
We got 20K subscribers, so I don't know. We'll have to brainstorm on about it.
Happy News.
2 comments.
2 comments. Reggie Williams. Hey, what's the name of the young lady who to the left? Anyway, so then we got another one that you probably didn't see that came yesterday. Interesting. Movies like The Constant Gardener also focus on the negative like poverty, corruption, etc. It's time for other representations of Africans. Right? So so sometimes what you want to do is, hey, thanks a lot for that. Maybe you'll subscribe. So we reply by saying like. I like that one.
Yeah.
Right? We could reply by saying, I love that comment, Reggie Williams.
Just say that. You can just say that.
Tell him, yeah, comment region.
Yes.
Why not sponsor all our women
Oh,
to
to go to
to go
and
and
watch
watch
the one. No, but they don't know. They don't know that there were other women. So they don't know what we do.
I love that comment right
yeah.
there, Will.
Yes, that's true.
Why don't you sponsor all of our women to go see Black Panther?
When would you send it? When would you send it? I love that comment, babe. Williams. When would you sponsor all of our women? All of our women. All of our women. All of our women. Women?
The 4 wings.
Happy
4
Channel
wings
women.
women.
I
Yeah.
love that correction.
Yeah.
Thank you. You need to be a
Wasn't they
moderator.
know?
To be a moderator.
She
All
can
of our
be a
women.
moderator.
At
Yeah.
4 women.
4 Wings.
Yeah, Joyce.
At 4 Wings.
That's wings.
And
Four
women.
wings.
And women. It's
We
one
can
word.
one word.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
4 Wings is one word. Look at that. Now that really corrected me. 4 Wings. That approved.
Yes.
Great. Yeah. Teamwork. Thank you,
Yeah.
Joyce.
We all go.
Yeah.
See, and it comes up saying Happy News Channel. That did it. It doesn't say rain.
Yeah,
And then
true.
it boom. Yeah. So, and that's how we start to build connections over the internet.
So
Right.
I still can't get it when you put it.
This is what I'm saying.
I
It can be
put it
a-
on.
Yeah, but what's going on?
Maybe give it a minute, like.
4 Wings Happy News Channel. Then if people know when you search.
But it's coming like Happy News Channel.
But if we put it 4 Wings Happy
Yeah.
News Channel, then probably it will be.
Sorry about
So
that.
nice. Yeah, search 4 Wings the word Happy News Channel.
Oh.
Then it comes in.
Now, see, search 4 Wings the word, then Happy News Channel, then it comes through. Okay.
And subscribe,
4
everyone.
wings.
And subscribe.
Happy News Channel. Yeah. Then
Okay.
right now.
So, well, what you do, cut, and then we're going to start again now for the. All right, start watching it while the guys is on the cable on. They actually watching the wrong channel.
See, I'm trying to watch as well. So if I go.
Patience, people.
You know, every time you do a video, you get a message saying you've done a video.
So this is the new video that I put on over the weekend.
Where's her phone? Oh, here.
This is the new video I put on over the weekend. Like,
Oh, you need to sign into the Google account first.
yeah, I think it's 028 or 4. Alright, so this video is not exactly a new video, it's one of the lessons, right? So remember,
That was my own.
Everyone is no.
okay, stop watching YouTube! As a teacher, this is, oh, you are, as a teacher, that's what we say, no YouTube in class. Alright. Oh, she got it now! Do you get the fact that everybody got it? Everybody's on the channel. Yeah, put your phones up in front of the camera over there, and everybody can't stop watching themselves. Look at
We're
that,
all
look at
watching
that.
you,
Everybody
yeah, we're all
can't stop watching
watching
themselves. You know what I mean? So can I get back to you guys?
I think Jasmine will just shut everything you're watching.
Isn't it funny? Oh, Chase, well, you shouldn't have given us nothing to look at. It's
All right,
funny.
All right, put the camera back.
What do you think?
Camera.
Sorry. Films all get made, isn't it funny?
This is what happens when you invite people to be on YouTube. Yeah, now they're like, I'm in the world. I'm digital now. So, anyway, are we rolling them in? So, this video was one of the new videos that was added to the channel. It's actually an old video. It's one of the teaching lessons when I was talking about podcasting. But because the lesson, as Chiku knows, is like about 50 minutes long, right? What I'm going to eventually do is chop things down into short bites that are more informational. Same thing with this digital editing lesson. When I'm trying to show you now about how to edit, like the actual video says like 19 minutes, but I'm going to chop it down into like 5-minute bits. So here is an example of a 3-minute chop down, and I want you to just take a quick look at that. This is about the importance of keywords and tagging, right?
Yes. Yeah, my sister was here and she said she really learned a lot from that actually.
And again, I mean, I'm probably gonna pay the whole thing because it's low. But what I also try to give you is this sense of brand identity with this. So I'll talk through it. So this is the film that I made several years ago. But if you notice that I had the text roll in, so all videos for your branding, right, will have a mark, a strap line, right? So, you know, I have a strap line color, big circle, you know, it's funded by the WA, right? So they're up there as a watermark. And then, like, I would eventually put like a 4 Wings logo inside there, right? And everything, so yes, 4 Wings, right? And then 4 Wings will be in it.
Doing this job.
No, I totally get you. It's the beginning. But anyway, so what had happened was also, I'll be honest, what happened was, remember I had put the camera over here before we had trained our lovely teams to film for us. I had the camera over there like in a corner, so the camera actually didn't get my face. So that's another reason why I was just dropping in my title. So what is he talking about? You know, and then also drop in video. As you see, did you notice that I had the video dropping? So I'm going to show you how on another track layer you can add the video. So you still hear me talking like as in a voiceover, but you're seeing the video of what I'm talking about. So that conversation really is about this film that I made years ago where it had just up to 100,000 views. And that's what you want, you know? When you get to 400,000, as I say in the beginning, that's when you actually are monetized through Google AdSense, right? And you start receiving checks.
People advertising on our channel.
Yes.
Oh, so when they advertise on our channel, they can pay.
They get paid.
They get paid or we get paid?
You get paid.
Oh, that's
You
good.
get paid. Yeah.
That might be another thing of
In bits and
fundraising.
pieces. You get paid in bits and pieces. Yeah, exactly. Need to probably, you know, impress people to say, hey, yeah. Anyway.
Hey, take me to see Black Panther.
I'm sure.
Oh my
You'll
God.
have to go
So-
watch it this week so you can tell us all about
I'm
it.
going but really, I want to watch it, to tell you the truth, because most of my friends have been going to watch it in their, you know,
Well-
tonight, tonight.
Yeah, well, so like, all right,
Chinese empire.
yeah. So we watched that. So now we go to finally back to the power director that we were supposed to be at. Last week, remember you saw a bit of this. We shot several podcasts, but we haven't put them out yet.
Yeah.
Right. So this is the podcast with the lovely Chiku and Joyce. So Joyce is like, where's me? Now that I got the YouTube channel, I need to see me. Where am I at? Right? And everything. Hey, you are Joyce, you're over there. Right? So with the editing, right, you're actually on 2 tracks because this is what view is this called? Let's see who listens to Jay. So this camera, what view is this? What do we see?
Picture. Screen.
I know you.
Don't
You're
help.
not even here.
This is called our wide shot. That's what Beverly is doing right now.
Oh, right shot.
So yeah, this is our wide shot.
Wide
Now,
shot.
wide shot. Now, actually, this wide shot should be up on this track. So, wide shot or established shot or master shot should be on track 1, right? And this is our close-up
Oh,
camera.
closer.
That's what Jasmine's on. So that will go on to track 2, right? So then I'm now moving track 1, 3, right below it. Why is it that way? Because what I had said to you last time in the editing classes, that the way the tracks are, they go up, right? So whatever is at the bottom is what we see, and then, you know, what's below it. So when we are cutting, right? So when I create holes, right? Like a cut to open up the track, then it will reveal what's below. So if the wide shot is static, as it's supposed to always be, right? It will be, I will guarantee that that's the shot that we'll always see. But the close-up is supposed to give us, you know, your close-up,
Yeah.
your close-up,
Yeah.
your close-up. And it will move to do that. So what's the law, what's the rule that it shouldn't happen in the video that we shouldn't see is camera movement.
Okay, so stay still.
So you use in this edit to use the more of
Of
what
the
the
one
yes of what the camera which you focus on one person really.
Yeah, if we were only on the wide shot, that's fine, but boring. If we have a close-up, it actually adds a little bit more, you know, to the piece, yeah, and everything like that. So what I would do is do a couple of little cuts for you to see, and the camera to record. We did some of that last week, but it'll have the Wild Joy, so she'll love this. Now,
I learn more when I'm doing,
well,
especially things like this, because
what you're supposed to be doing is, I already did an editing lesson last week, and this is supposed to be another one.
yeah,
So you could go away and actually edit.
yeah,
Because this is on your computer,
yeah,
it's in your file. That's why I'm trying to explain it in a way that, okay, now you can go forth and have a play with it. What did I also say? Another golden rule I said was, anytime you think you've made a mistake, you do what? You click on what? Jasmine?
Undo.
Edit, undo. So anytime you think you made a wrong cut, edit, undo. Okay? So, first, before I start splicing, I want to try to sync up the two tracks. Okay? So I'm going to go right at the beginning here. And so when we play it, what you'll hear is...
Camera ain't rolling, so camera's rolling, then we do a sound clap for the audio. So,
Right? Confusing.
Very confusing.
Don't worry about it. Very confusing. So what I'm going to do is I have to take out the sound. That means I de-tick, unclick, whichever word you want to use. Right? And now I only hear the first track.
you see,
Yeah.
So the best thing to do is, sometimes you can see it, you don't have to. I'm a sound person, but I will unclick that. So now, what is the thing I always do at the beginning of every video? No, for us to sync the sound, Jasmine.
What?
What is it that I always ask you to do at the beginning of every video to sync the sound?
To set the sound.
What did I just do?
Clap.
Yes. Sound clap.
Sound test.
No, no sound.
Or whatever.
Sound clap. So, this is why it's very important for our camera operators to say, camera rolling, camera rolling.
Yeah.
Then I will say, okay, we will begin on the sound clap.
Okay.
Yeah.
What a lot of people like to do, especially people sit up here, is I do this and they go, they think it's funny. But,
but it comes on any
so, for the editing, right? So track one, we're gonna listen for the sound clap at the beginning of the video.
camera ain't rolling, so rolling.
Rolling.
Camera B rolling. So once both cameras are rolling, then we do a sound clap for the audio.
And then we stop. Right? So we highlight, and then this is our splicing tool, right? Click, right? And it splices it. Highlight, and then we go to the trash can, and we move and fill the gap. Now there's three choices. Leave a gap is if when we're editing in the middle, we only want to just edit out that bit, right? We mark
Yeah.
in and out, we edit that out. Right now I'm at the beginning, so I want to fill the gap, which means I want it to go back to the beginning,
Okay.
right? If I have 3 or 4 tracks, I want to remove, fill the gap, and move all clips so that way they all move at the same time. Okay, so now that I've done that, I want to remove and fill the gap, and that moves down. Right, so we listen again.
Action. Action.
Okay, action. One person say it. Right? Now, what might have happened here, I'm gonna have to stretch this out a little bit. Okay, so I've heard my first clap, so first I'm gonna test that out. So I'm gonna tick these boxes again, and I'm gonna only have to untick the audio for the top. So I'm gonna start again. That's the beginning. So now we're gonna see a different image. And we play.
So once both cameras are rolling, then we do a sound clap for the audio.
Okay, so it seems like what happened was is that one camera started before the other camera, so listen, it's become very important. Now when you're editing, you would actually kind of like, you know, have headphones in. We're trying to have everybody hear it and stuff like that. But anyway,
I'm not good with this.
So once both cameras are rolling, then we do a sound clap for the audio.
No, not interested.
that was my sound clap. That was my first sound clap. So I highlight.
The camera's battery is going.
Okay, well, hopefully we're gonna get this. Splice. Trash can. Fill the gap. So hopefully what the camera will catch is I'm gonna put the audio back on for both. And hopefully now the two sounds will sound on top of each other nicely, hopefully. Ready?
Not two people.
So that was pretty good. There's two sounds right on top of each other.
It stopped.
Press the button. Because we're at the end anyway. Because so there are two cameras on top of each other, right? Two audios. So the audios are now synced, right? All right, and everything, and that's good. So we go to File, and we save Project As. I don't remember what that show was. It's called Test right now, but we'll just call it, you know, Happy News to Edit. Right now, we could change the name next time, right? And then, so that's what we got. You got it, right? So that's a key part of editing, because as we edit each bit, we'll continue editing after the camera, but as we edit each bit, that gives us really good things. So thank you very much.